So Bradford City have today completed their first summer signing of the transfer window. Clarke Odouur joins on a 3-year contract after being released from Barnsley. In today's video, I will be giving you guys my thoughts and opinions on this news. If you do go on to enjoy today's video, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could try and hit 100 likes on today's video, that'd be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you're new as well. We are on the road to 8,000 subscribers. Thank you very much for 7,000. Your support is massively appreciated. And if you aren't already subscribed, please make sure to do so. Get your thoughts in on this signing as well down in the comment section down below. Hartlepool fans, Barnsley fans, even Leeds fans as well. Let me know your thoughts on this player. How do you think he'll get on in League 2? It's my understanding he's a left back, left wing back, left wing, left centre half. Anywhere on the left side he seems to be able to operate. We needed someone to play in that left back role. This pretty much confirms Matty Folds' departure then. Liam Ridehalgh is still not signed his new contract with the football club, so we'll have to wait and see what happens there. But I think if Ridehalgh does sign that, Matty Folds will more than likely move on. But bit of competition. I don't know too much about him, but he seems like a pretty decent player for this level. And it's a bit of pace at left back. We've been crying out for that all season, so I'm absolutely buzzing about it. Make sure to drop a like on there for me. Subscribe if you're new as well, and let's get into it. I was genuinely about 30 seconds away from putting a different video out today. I was about to put out a video which will now come out tomorrow. You have to make sure you stay tuned for that. And then I got the notification. Bradford City basically tweeted some sort of a conundrum of obviously Clarke Odouur. I believe it is Clarke Odouur. Simon Parker has tweeted multiple times saying that's how you pronounce it. If I'm still pronouncing it wrong, feel free to correct me down in the comment section down below. But they officially confirmed it at 4:31 this afternoon, saying our first new summer signing is in the building. Welcome to Kenyan international Clarke Odouur, who arrives on a 3-year deal. Hashtag BCFC. Odouur arrives at City is how the article reads. Bradford City AFC is delighted to announce the signing of Clarke Odouur on a 3-year deal, who becomes the club's first new summer recruit. The Kenyan international, who can operate as a winger, wing-back or full-back, arrives at the University of Bradford Stadium following his release from Barnsley until the summer of 2026. Having graduated from Leeds United's academy in 2017, the 23-year-old moved to South Yorkshire in 2019, making a total of 57 appearances for the Tykes. His goal against Brentford on the final day of the 2019/20 season secured Barnsley's second-tier status for another year. I remember when all them scores were coming in for the Championship on that final day, it was absolutely crazy. And you've seen Barnsley pretty much made the great escape, and it was obviously Clarke Odouur who scored that goal in the end. He turned out 14 times on loan for Hartlepool United in the season just gone by, scoring in a 2-1 defeat at Swindon Town in October. Odouur said, "I am excited. This is a huge club with a great fan base, so I cannot wait to get going. I am here to hopefully help us get back up the leagues. It is a 3-year contract, so I am just looking forward to kicking on here. I signed for Barnsley 4 years ago and have a decent level of experience. It has been good to go out on loan and find a little bit more out about the league, so I feel I'm ready to enjoy my time here. My game is about excitement. I like to get on the ball a lot and make things happen, creating chances for myself and my teammates. That is what I am all about. Hopefully I can get the fans off their seats. It's a fresh start for me, something new. It feels good and I cannot wait to meet the lads and get going." City manager Mark Hughes said, "We are delighted to have secured the services of Clarke as our first new signing of the summer. He's a versatile, dynamic player who will bring a lot of attributes to our squad, having already amassed a great deal of experience at both club and international level at a young age. His time at Barnsley, playing in both the Championship and League One, coupled with an impressive spell at Hartlepool last season, shows the threat he carries as well as his ability to play at a higher level. We are looking forward to having him meet up with the rest of the squad, and I hope you will join me in wishing him a warm welcome to Bradford City." Clarke Odouur will be sponsored by Sondad for the 23-24 campaign. Now, because he was released by Barnsley, he's spent some time with Hartlepool, it's hard to engage a real honest opinion of fans, and I'm recording this just 13 minutes after it was officially announced. A Hartlepool fan here says he's a very good player if he's used in the right position, which is left wing back or left wing. That would suggest that he's obviously very good going forward, but not great defensively. If we have a look at his statistics then from this season, in the 22-23 campaign on loan at Hartlepool United, he played 11 times in League 2, starting 5 of them matches, averaging 49 minutes per game. He scored 1 goal, averaging a goal every 539 minutes, with a 11% goal conversion percentage. He also picked up 2 assists, so 3 goal contributions in 5 starts is not the end of the world. Averages 30 touches per game, created 1 big chance, averages 1 key pass per game as well, which I think is pretty decent. He has an 83% passing accuracy in his own half and a 72% passing accuracy in the opposition half. 36% of his crosses are accurate, which I think is pretty decent, to be fair. You know, that's that's about what, 1 in every 3, just over 1 every 3 crosses are accurate. If you give that sort of service to a striker like Andy Cook or Verdane Oliver, they're going to score goals at this level. Defensively, his stats are not great, but like that Hartlepool fans mentioned, he's not as good defensively as what he is going forward. 0.5 interceptions per game, 1.2 tackles per game, 0.4 clearances per game as well. He averages 0.9 dribbles per 90, 63% of them being successful, averaging 3.3 total duels per 90, winning 62% of them. He averages 2.5 ground duels per 90, winning 72%, which I think is really impressive, and 0.7 aerial duels per 90, winning 42% of them, which is not too bad whatsoever. This signing to me, we're either going to play very attacking next season and go all out attack and play him as a natural left back, or we're going to play a back 3 maybe and play him as a left wing back. I think a position that we needed to improve the most in though was a left back. I think Folds and Rideout, they're average 6 out of 10 League 2 fullbacks at most, and we needed something a little bit different. So to finally have some pace on that side, 23 years of age and a 3-year contract as well, the club clearly see him as a long-term plan. Now don't forget though, we also gave Jake Young a 3-year contract, and look how that one's turned out as well. I don't believe there was an option of a further year in Clarke Odour's contract, so we'll have to see what comes maybe later on down the line and all that sort of stuff. But obviously, it's good to finally have our transfer recruitment up and running. Like I said, I don't really know too much about him. He seems like a steady player. We'll just have to wait for pre-season. But at 23 years of age, even if he's not good this season, there's still then plenty of time for him to develop and all that sort of stuff. He can learn a lot off of Liam Rideout. He's obviously very experienced. If he does sign that new contract, we're still waiting to hear back on a lot of players. But to get the first signing out the door and up and running for the transfer window is obviously great news for us all. One thing as well that we do need to mention is because he is a Kenyan international, I believe in the upcoming 23-24 campaign, there is an African Cup of Nations, so if he is called up to the Kenyan squad, I think it's about a month or 2, something like that, so he's going to be unavailable for that. So maybe if Rideout or Folds do say, whoever is our backup left back, he's probably going to get more game time. I might have got this wrong. He might end up playing as a left winger next season, because that's also a position that we need to improve in. Our only natural wingers are Harry Chapman and Jake Young. Jake Young's been told he can move on. Osadibe could probably do a job on the wing. Obviously, Clarke Odour can now play on the left wing. In the actual graphic, which I'm going to put on screen now of what the Bradford City squad is currently looking like, I'm going to put him at left back until we sign another 7 left backs and we don't sign any more wingers. I'm going to put him as left back for now until we see what happens in pre-season, and obviously he can be moved. But my understanding is he's going to be playing at left back. I just can't stress enough how happy I am to finally see someone other than Liam Rideout be playing at left back. Someone with a bit of pace, someone who can potentially go forward and get balls into the box very accurately. Now, don't get me wrong, Rideout is a steady player at this level, but we needed to improve on him, and I think we have done that with this signing. 3-year contract as well, like what I mentioned, so the club clearly see him as not just one for now, one for the long term as well. When he's with him having the experience in League 1 and the Championship, I think him coming down to League 2, where, like what I say, he's done well at Hartlepool, to be fair. I'm not really too sure why he didn't play too much, maybe because it was a lone player, or maybe he was injured. I'm not really too sure. Hartlepool fans, please let me know down in the comment section down below why he only made the 11 appearances, but 3 goal contributions in 5 starts. If he does that over a whole season, I'm sure no one's going to complain about that amount of goal contributions from a left back, even if he does play as a left winger. The fact we've got someone in who's versatile. Ryan Sparks did touch on the fact that we want a smaller squad this season. What did he say? Leaner and meaner, something like that. And I think this is a decent bit of business. Like I said, I don't know too much about him, but overall, I'm happy we've got a left back in. I'm going to leave it there, though, for today's video. If you have enjoyed, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could try and hit 100 likes, as I said at the start of today's video, that'd be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you're new as well. We are now on the road to 8,000 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already with that post notification bell on. It's free to do so, and it does massively help out. Drop a comment in as well down in the comment section down below. Let me know your thoughts on this signing. Hartlepool fans, Barnsley fans, please get in the comment section down below and inform us all what type of player are we getting here and what do you think is his best position. Thank you all very much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all very soon for another one. Peace.